Anyone who knows me, they know that I'm a cheerleader for this sport of boxing. I'm the guy who's usually, positive when it comes to this sport. I hate being negative. I'm the half full guy instead of the half empty guy. I'm the optimistic when it comes to this sport. People know that. But there's just no way I can put a happy face on this one. There's no way I can spin this one. I am just really not at all excited about this fight that's coming up this Saturday. Gennady Golovkin versus Dominic Wade. And again, I respect all fighters. Anyone that laces them up, you got to take your hat off to them. It takes a brave, special type of person to get in that ring, man. And I totally acknowledge that. That's why you never ever in my life will hear me call a fighter a bum or a tomato can or anything like that. But one thing I hate more than anything in this sport is mismatches. And, Dominic Wade found himself in a great position. He's fighting for a title. He's going to get paid. Oh, all right, hats off to him. You know what I'm saying? Good for him that he's getting paid. It's going to be on HBO. Great exposure. So this is a good business decision on his part. But from a fan's perspective, this just isn't a good fight, man. It's not a good fight at all, in my opinion. This is a guy in Dominic Wade who's only been in three 10-round fights. So, 3 fights scheduled for 10 rounds. He's been the 10-round distance twice. So he's never even been in a 12-round fight, and he's never been past 10. And in his last fight against Sam Solomon, who's definitely past his prime, definitely long in the tooth, he's a guy that really doesn't throw a ton of punches, but even he appeared to outwork Dominic Wade as Dominic Wade faded in that fight. I mean, his punch output in the second half of that fight really went down, and he won that fight by split decision. So going back to the IBF and their crazy rating system, this is a guy who is ranked number 2 by the IBF, and he got this fight on default, and automatically, he's going to be fighting Gennady Golovkin. So this is just a total mismatch. I cannot see this fight going past 6 rounds. And I've been looking at a lot of these prop bets here on my website, 5diamonds.com, and I'm going to have a beating the odds with Beeb pick for this fight later, possibly tomorrow or Saturday, or Saturday morning early in the day, because I don't see this fight going past 6. I really don't. I honestly don't see this fight going past 6, so we may have a prop bet for you guys. But again, Sam Solomon, man, guy that almost 40 years old, and this guy Dominic Wade barely squeaked by, and arguably he could have lost the fight. This is a fight that could have went either way. So based off of that, what type of shot does he have against Gennady Golovkin? And shame on the IBF. Really, shame on the IBF and the way they rank fighters. It's a joke, man. I'm sorry. I got to tell it like it is. So Beeb is really not into this fight. Cannot see any way it's remotely competitive. Guys, let me know what you think. Are you guys excited for this fight? Can anyone convince me that this is a good fight? I'm I'm asking you. Tell me in the comments section if you think this is a good fight and why. Try to convince the Beeb, because I just don't see it. All right, till next time, we will be having a beating the odds with Beeb for this fight. Gonna try to come up with a prop bet that we don't have to put our house up to get a return on here. You know what I mean? We're gonna create something. We're gonna look to find some type of value play in this fight, because there are a lot of prop bets available. I'm just gonna kind of do a little research, and I'll have something for you, as I said, tomorrow or early Saturday. Till next time, Beeb is out. Peace.